Good afternoon, my dear students. Today we'll take up the types of economy. Last time we discussed about the central problems that every economy faces in the world. So central problems are solved differently in different types of economy. So there are three types of economy based upon the nature of the solution of the basic economic problems. So what are those? They are capitalist or we also call it market economy. Then number two we have socialist or centrally planned economy, and number three we have uh, the mixed economy. Okay, so how so these different types of economy work, okay, and what are their basic features, we are going to discuss today one by one. So let us see the next, I mean, the very first uh, economy, that is capitalist economy. The economy in which the means of production are owned and controlled by the private hands. Okay, we call it the capitalist economy. In such type of economy, central problems are solved through the market or the price mechanism. So I'll just tell you one thing. Price mechanism is the system in which the equilibrium price at which uh, the buyers will buy and the seller will sell. That means this is the equilibrium price. This is that price which is agreed by both buyer and seller. Okay, that equilibrium price is determined by the demand and supply. Okay, in the market. All right, this is the price mechanism. So that is what the goods are to be produced and in what quantities and which method of production are to be employed for the production of goods and services, and how the output is to be distributed is decided by the free working of say the forces of demand and supply in the economy. In such an economic system, capital and other means of production are the private property and of individuals and the private companies who undertake the work of production. So the consumers have the freedom to buy the goods they want. Okay. So this is the nature of the capitalist economy. We can have some okay examples like, in such a system, the goods will be produced, more of which there is greater demand, and those goods will be produced less, for which there is less demand. For example, say if there is increase in demand for computers, their prices will generally go off. Okay, it will become more profitable to produce and sell computers, especially for the producers. So as a result, the producers will produce more of them, that is more computers, and more resources will be used for their production and vice versa. Okay, in this way, in capitalist type of economy, the basic features we have seen, the means of production and distribution are owned and controlled by the private hands or a group of individuals, what we call companies. And so how these problems are solved? Okay, it will be done through the price mechanism. Okay, I repeat once again, the price mechanism is the system in which demand and supply of okay, goods and services are determined in the market itself, and there will be one price called equilibrium price. That equilibrium price will be determined by the interaction between the demand and supply in the market. All right, and the next system will be the centrally planned economy, so what we call the socialist economy. It is the type of economy in which the means of production is owned and controlled by the government or the public as a whole. So in centrally planned economy, decisions relating to what, how and for whom to produce are taken by some central authority appointed by the government of the country. All decisions are taken with a view to maximizing the social welfare. Unlike market economy, profit maximization is not the consideration. Okay, those goods and services will be produced which the central authority or the government finds as most useful for the society. That technique of production will be adopted which is socially most useful. All right. So, for example, let us see uh, in a situation of mass unemployment, okay, labor intensive technology will be preferred rather than the capital intensive technology. I mean, in the means of say production, in the methods of production, okay, labor intensive method will be used to solve the problem of mass unemployment. Okay, so if that is adopted, okay, unemployment will be reduced. Goods will be produced preferably for those residents who are suffering from hunger or starvations, even when it implies loss in production, because whether it is loss or gain, the priority, the top priority of the government, the top priority of the economic planner or authority is the social welfare. Okay, so that is about the centrally planned economy or the socialist economy. And the next type of economy, okay, we will see that is the mixed economy. This is the economy, the type of economy, okay, adopted by India. So mixed economy is the type of economy in which the features of both capitalist, that is market type, and the socialist, that is centralist planned economies exist. Mixed economy combines the merits and avoid demerits of the capitalist and socialist economies. And only the good ones will be taken up by the mixed economies. Decisions regarding what, how, and for whom to produce are taken on the basis of the market forces as well as on the basis of social consideration. Okay. In certain areas of production, producers are free to take their decisions, which so I repeat. So, in certain areas of production, producers are free to take their decision with a view to maximizing profits. In certain other areas, decisions are taken entirely on the basis of social consideration. It depends upon the types of goods to be produced also. Okay. So we can highlight some examples. Okay. See, for example, in India, okay, we can have in India, producers are free to produce clothes or still to maximize their profits. Okay, we are taking up only two goods, uh, but railways are the monopoly of the government. Okay, railways, Indian railways, I mean, railways are the monopoly of the government. The government provides the services at nominal rates so that poor people can afford to buy them. I mean, poor people can afford to travel. Okay, this is about the Indian Railways. Indian Railways is the largest public sector in India. So the government of India, Indian government, okay, they do not okay bother much about profit. Okay, they take care mostly of the people. Okay, thus different types of economies solve their economic problems through different ways. Okay, different ways, different types of economy, different ways. Okay, I repeat, different types of economies are say, what are those different types of economies are what are the different types of economy? We have the capitalist or market oriented economy, and number two we have say socialist or centrally planned economy, and number three we have mixed economy. Okay, so all those are the very first one is the capitalist economy, that is the private or market economy. Then means of production and distribution are owned and controlled by the private individual. And number two we have the centrally plan economy or the socialist economy, in this means of production and distribution are owned and controlled, managed by the government. And last one, mixed economy, we find the features of both economies, that is capitalist as well as the socialist economies. Okay, see, only the good ones of both are picked up and taken care of by uh, the government, where there is mixed economy. Okay, and they plan accordingly. Okay, the problems, what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce, okay, are taken care of by the respective governments of different types of economies. Okay, so I hope you understood clearly. So you just revise it once again. I'll be sending these materials in the WhatsApp group, and you just revise again. Next time I'll be giving you the require questions and answers for this chapter. Okay, till then, bye bye. Thank you very much for bearing with me.